Today I want to talk about SEO tips for content creators and influencers. This is kind of going to be your beginner's guide to the importance of SEO, search engine optimization, because it's no longer just for bloggers. I think when we started in this social space, SEO was something that was like, oh, well, that's the bloggers. They got to do their keyword research. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, potentially even YouTube video shorts. I don't need keywords. You could not be farther from the truth if you actually think that way. And I know you guys don't, but you actually really need to understand the basics of keywords to help you grow on all the platforms that you post on. Now, SEO is so important for content creators because it helps brands find you. And by finding you, you can help pitch them and get to know them. Now, if you need more help on getting brands to come to you, check out our How to Get Brands to Notice You course. It's a 2-hour quick mini course. It's going to teach you really in-depth strategies to get the brands to reach out to you. I was actually on YouTube this morning and just like randomly, let me show you guys an example so that you can actually see keywords being used and understand it for a social setting. If I went in and typed in how to bake a cake, I'm going to see an ad, and then I'm going to get a YouTube video, a long form, and then here we go, cake shorts. There are literally a bunch of short forms, and it's all because not only is the content about a cake so that the YouTube algorithm can tell what the content is, but also in the title, we're seeing, baking tips, filling a cake, let's stack a cake. So we're starting to see not only long form, but we're also seeing short form pop up on keywords as well. Now, if you're kind of like, what are keywords? It's not meant to be complicated. It's what are people searching? How to bake a cake is a keyword, right? That's a long tail keyword because it's longer. There's also shorter keywords, just like the word cake. Now, I'm sure from a keyword research tool, the word cake has so many more search volume, is so much bigger in search than the word how to bake a cake, right? So you also want to start thinking about it when you're planning out your content, guys, to look and do that keyword research. So that's the first tip I would absolutely recommend anytime you're putting content out in the world, is make sure there's a keyword associated with it. Is there search around this keyword, right? So get yourself like a good keyword planner to start like looking. And honestly, one of the easiest ways, and we can just go ahead and do this on Instagram as well, so I can show you guys how to do this. Let's go into the search box. Let's say I type in the word cottage cheese. Look at that. It will tell me what's popular. So it appears that this keyword is trending. So if I was a food blogger, I would probably make content around this. Cottage cheese ice cream, right? So I can go ahead and start seeing, oh, this is content that's popular because Instagram is telling me it's popular. But on the flip side, if we were to go and put cottage cheese, let's just look at that, the bigger keyword, not ice cream. Let's look at the tags. There's 580,000 posts with, cottage cheese, but look at all these other similar keywords. Cottage cheese recipes, cottage cheese pancakes. Why did I choose such a hard example as a tongue twister? Ice cream, lover, salad. So all of these keywords, so to speak, even though they're hashtags, swap it and think of the hashtags as keywords when you are building out your strategy for content. This is going to help you grow. So we talked about the importance of doing your research for your keywords when you are building out your content strategy, but I also want you guys to think about, how do you want to be found? And what type of keywords do you need to place on your own Instagram bio, your own TikTok bio, your own YouTube about, your own website, right? Your about page. Because again, back in the day, we always talked about like on-site optimization, but actually you want to use that same philosophy of using keywords that would make you more discoverable on your page. So for example, let's go ahead and use Instagram as an example because I know so many of us are on it. If I was to go back into Instagram and look up, let's just see this term, NYC influencer, because I have a brand and I'm looking for NYC influencers. Are there any accounts that pop up? Boom, look at all of these accounts. NYC influencer, NYC influencer, NYC influencer. NYC blogger, influencer, NYC digital content creator, right? So all of these people are popping up. So this is another tool, another way to use keyword research, not just in your content strategy, but in optimizing your social pages so that you are able to be found for the keywords, the search terms that you want people to find you for, right? And remember guys, SEO is important because it's not only gonna help brands reach out to you, it helps you develop authority and rank. And when you develop authority and rank, it makes it so much easier to pitch to brands. Now you guys know I love all things pitching to brands and helping creators get paid brand deals. So if this is something that you're also interested, come to my next free live training where I'm going to teach you so much goodness on how to land those paid brand deals. And you'll leave with really good actionable items and tips and things you can implement right away. People love this webinar. They go crazy for it. My third idea for content creators and influencers on how to use keywords, this is a little bit less like keyword driven, but more like ranking. So hear me out. So I feel like social media platforms, they know what your page is about. Like I feel like YouTube knows I am talking about influencer content, content creators, pitching to brands, media kits. Like I think that's what I rank for on this channel. And I know that because the highest videos that I do in terms of volume and views are topics that talk about that. So same for Instagram and TikTok. What is it that you think you rank for? What are the videos that get the most views? What are the topics? Okay. So once you know that information, this is something I would test. If you partner with other creators, not brands, other creators in that same niche, it's going to help you build your search engine optimization for your own page. Hear me out. If I have authority in a niche, right? Influencer marketing is my niche, and I partner with someone else in that same realm, I feel like it's signaling to the algorithm that we have similar audiences and it's going to help in discoverability. So let's take it for Instagram. If I did an Instagram live with someone else in my space or someone else who worked with creators, I feel like that would not only help drive growth and followers because that person is now seeing my content, but I feel like from an algorithm perspective, depending on who you collaborate with, this can also help drive your credibility, because if a very credible page collaborates with you, this is something that I am just hypothesizing, but I hypothesize that on the algorithm, it sends an indicator that this account is about the same material. So it helps push it along. Now, the biggest tip when it comes to SEO is measuring it, tracking it, making sure it works. You need to look into your analytics, whether you're on Instagram and you're going in your insights, or you are on TikTok, or even on YouTube. Go and look at your insights. Bloggers too, go to your Google Analytics. Look to see what works. If you're on Google, what are you ranking for? What are you on the top, if you're a blogger, what are you ranking for on Google? Are you ranking for anything? And the way I love to check that out is just going on incognito mode and seeing, typing a keyword like media kits and seeing if we pop up. Same thing on YouTube. I do this all the time. Go and see if you rank for the keyword that you want to be found for. And if you're not doing it manually, go into your insights and look, what is performing well? What's my top performing content? And is it keyword dense? Is it something I want to be known for? Use your insights to help you reflect. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on all things SEO for beginners, for content creators, for influencers, that it got your brain thinking. And let me know if this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.